Welcome to the world of exploration. Welcome to the world of learning. Let's start exploring. Let's start learning. This is your very own educator, teacher, guru, philosopher, guide, mentor, preacher, one and all. And this is the one-stop destination that is English Gurukul, wherein we all bloom, wherein we all can connect with each other, blossom with each other, and yeah, and grow with each other, right? So this is the place wherein we actually share our views. We can actually keep our views, keep our viewpoint, and keep our viewpoints, and therefore, just bloom, right? So here in today's session I would be talking about the vision and the mission as well. So when we talk about any institution, it has to have its vision and it has to cherish its vision along with the mission as well, right? So first and foremost, for example, English Gurukul, the Odyssey of Education or the Edifice of Education is the institution which is run by Secret Yoshima, right? Now, my institution would be having a vision, right? A vision to basically master emotions, to master your personality, to know what are etiquettes and how you should socialize when you get out, and what kind of thoughts you need to entertain and what kind of thoughts you don't need to entertain, right? Then we come on to the training part. So we will definitely be having training sessions. Right now I'm also conducting training sessions. So these are your training sessions only. We have spoken about goals at large, and it is a topic that is humongous in itself and demands a lot of talking, right? So we need to set our goals right, and then we need to, we have to have clear vision and we have to have clear mission. So for example, my vision is to make millions of people and make my own family and make myself proud, to make myself elated, to make my personality, to work on my personality, and to when you zoom in, then also you get to see the results, and when you zoom out, then also you get to see the results. So your personality should be having that kind of aura that people get attracted towards you without even uttering a single word or without even saying a single word, right? So when you go out, sometimes you feel that you are being cornered, right? Sometimes you might have felt that you're being cornered and you are not being included in some kind of a setup, or you are being, people are isolating you. They don't feel like talking to you. It might be because of other causes as well, right? It might be because of jealousy. It might be because of they're having inferiority complex. It might be because of their own insecurities. But you start thinking about that, oh, something might be wrong. What is wrong that they aren't talking to me? Or why am I not able to establish relationships? Why am I able to have good relations? It's basically about your attitude. The moment you select that, all right, this is the boundary, and beyond this boundary I'm not gonna accept, neither I'm gonna listen to anything, neither I'm gonna whatever at whatever post they are, or at no matter how rich, filthy rich they are, or no matter how, everything, whatever. There are so many things that people kind of show that you have to believe in, right? That people will try to showcase as if they are having everything, and how they are ahead of you, but that's not the case. They're trying to show this because they themselves feel somewhere that they're lagging behind. That's why they're trying to show like uh, ज़्यादा करना. That's why they are trying to do it more, right? And it appears, I mean, you come to know that, for example, there are some people who are after iPhones. There are some people who are after MacBook Pro. There are some people who are after Apple products, right? And they think that if they haven't got Apple product, then that is the something that will not that is something that will affect their dignity, or that having the iPhone or having big bungalows will not determine your personality. Your personality would be determined by your social etiquettes. Your personality would be determined by how you conduct yourself, how you behave in a social setup, and how people behave. You just don't have to. What I have observed is that you don't have to, if the other person is not talking, you don't have to if you are making an initiative, right? You are trying to talk and still the other person is not responding. Let it be. Just don't talk. Just don't interact with that person again, or try to ignore people. Start ignoring people. That is not going to harm you in any way. Just start ignoring people. Set your boundaries, right? Train yourself on daily basis in whatever skill or whichever skill is available to you, right? People are gonna compare you with themselves. People are gonna be complaining. They are going to crib, and you cannot do anything about it. You cannot do anything about their cribbing, about their talking behind you about things that you don't even know that they have created. For example, if they have created some kind of atmosphere wherein they are talking ill about you, where they are talking negatively about you, you don't know. But in front of you, they will behave as if they are your well-wishers. No, you have to know that such people do exist. When I have always stood up in my friendships. I've always stood up for whoever I have thought to be my friend. I've always stood by that person. But what I have been noticing is the fact that you are not supposed to stand up for anyone. Just stand up for yourself. That person can stand for herself or himself. You are no one to stand for that person, right? Because when their meaning is fulfilled, and what they have to do is they have like जैसे मतलब पूरा हो जाता है, so कोई तुम्हारे को याद नहीं करेगा, कोई तुम्हारी तरफ देखेगा नहीं. So it's all about that. And it's all about money too. Nobody is going to risk his or her life for you, right? So you are responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for your thought process. You are responsible for your creativity. Indulge yourself. If others can indulge in creative activities, let them also, right? Those who like to talk behind your back, or those who I have seen literally people who can talk in front of you as well. So I used to think that how can they talk in front of me? How can they? but people know how, how to mold the situation, and they're very, very over smart in that sense. They will talk ill about you in front of you, and the way they do it, you can't even question that. So, people are like that, and we have to establish ourselves in such a way that everybody remembers us, right? That wherever we pass, or whenever we pass through any passage of time, if we pass through any passage of time, we get, they get acquainted with us, and we enter their memory lane, and definitely for a positive and for a positive point. And yes, I've heard people talking about their farmhouses. I've heard people talking about their, networking. They just want to establish their networks, but in that process they actually are losing out the real relationships that they could have nurtured, right? So they are trying, what most of the people are trying to do is to establish networks, right? And to develop networks with the people of higher authorities. That should be done, definitely, but it shouldn't be at the cost of losing the connections or losing the networks that you have built, or you might have built, like you might have, or you could have built those relationships. So it shouldn't be at the stake of any losing out on any other relationship. Then we come on to that, see, when somebody is entering into any sort of institution, for example, let's say A person enters into B institution. Now how people should be, people should be welcoming, right? So they should be welcoming. It shouldn't be that person is, searching for a seed, or that person is, literally hunting in order to search for a seed, or a purse being kept down or bags being kept down. It shouldn't be like that. You have to give space to the person who is coming. You have to be you have to be accepting of the, you have to be accepting, and you have to embrace the change. Similarly, the person who is coming, for example, A person is coming, A person is also coming and embracing the institution, right? So you also have to kind of adjust things according to the new person who has come to your institution, right? And definitely, and yeah, so each day work on your skill, each day work on whatever creativity you have, and deal with people. I would say that deal with people the way they deal with you. So if they are being nasty towards you, I wouldn't say that you don't have to be nasty. You do this, you just be the mirror, just show them the mirror, right? So whether it be a child, whether it be an adult, whether it be anyone, if you aren't liking that feeling which they are trying to give it to you, right? So if they aren't like, if you aren't liking that feeling, if your emotions are getting affected, if your feelings are getting affected, right, then there's no point in talking to that particular person, or in order to, there's no point in talking to those particular people, right? Who will not raise you. In fact, they will make you appear small, right? So you don't have to bother about those people. Don't talk to them. Don't even look at them. Don't even, don't give I have the habit of giving too much of importance to a lot of people, which I shouldn't be giving, right? And I shouldn't have given the kind of importance that I used to. But see, in because I have been in an environment wherein I was taught whenever anybody comes, so you have to do namaste and you have to. Now I was taught manners, I was taught etiquettes, I was taught uh, 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 what should I say? I was taught how politeness should be like. So I am literally politeness personified, etiquettes, that kind of a girl, so to say. But nowadays, I have stopped being that kind of girl, and because you keep on holding emotions, right? You keep on that those emotions don't go away. Those emotions stay with you, and then you start thinking that why didn't I respond at that particular moment? Why did I wait, right? So you don't have to wait, you just respond at that particular moment, at the spur of the moment, and just get ahead. Trust me, let go of the things. I'm not telling you not to, because you are going to think, you are going to ponder over, you are going to definitely think about those things. But you can shift your attention towards, okay, she's not treating me properly, I will not talk to her. Now she will only talk to me, right? Or he's not treating me properly, I will not talk to him, he will talk to me, right? So in that particular case, in that particular so then you develop this kind of attitude, right? So it and I was the one who was taught manners, that whenever somebody comes, just say good morning, good afternoon, yeah, bye, mom, everything, like, seriously. But in today's era, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's like, if you uh if you say that you look awesome, or if you are kind of, what should I say, if you are uh, a person who can make people laugh, if you are the person who can people smile by chamchagiri karke, that is the kind that is the actually thing that I need to learn and imbibe in myself, that I can't do that. I just can't uh, butter and like I can't butter people. So it is very difficult for me. In fact, I just can't. So when it happens, and when I see it happening in front of my eyes, and when I see that they are given more attention, and I am not, then I do feel bad. I do feel bad. And you know you do feel that there's a kind of a discrimination that is happening now. People now the discrimination at many levels, right? So people get jealous because you're fair, people get jealous because you are talented, right? Like for me, I'm talking about, people get jealous at each and every point. They won't be happy for you. They won't be happy for you. They will send negative vibes. They will have negative personalities. Let them have. We have our positive aura. We will take care of our positive personalities. We just have to cleanse, keep on cleaning and cleanse. We just have to go through the cleansing process, and again we will be at the top, right? So definitely that is something that we and one thing that I need to work on is buttering, right? Because people get so affected, and so uh, they're really pleased by buttering. I cannot do that. I'm blunt. If I feel something that something is not going right or in right direction, I will say that. And if the other person didn't like that, that person would have grudge against me. So you don't have to hold grudges. And one more thing that I want to talk about is about holding grudges. You are not supposed to hold grudges at all. Just let everything go. Don't talk to that person if you don't feel like. Don't mingle with that person if you don't feel like. Or just talk to that talk with have a conversation with that person that I don't appreciate the kind of behavior that you have been showing, right? Or the kind of words that you have been using, or the kind of vocabulary that you have been using. I don't appreciate the way you spoke to me, right? I don't appreciate. I do feel bad, and I and you know what? I've seen people that people I have seen facades, so many facades that I can talk about it on and on and on and on, right? But what we have to focus is on developing our creative skills. So now we can talk about music, right? So if I want to learn music, or if you people want to learn music, we can learn music, right? If we want to learn dancing, we can learn dancing. And if somebody pokes you and makes fun of you, people will laugh, people will have great time. But if the same joke is being poked on some other person, that other person will not like, right? So all these things happen, right? In a social setup, when you go, all these things take place, and people do compare their children. Now let me just tell you one more thing. The level at which discrimination prevails. We appreciate intellectual or intelligence, right? We do have IQ, by which we measure individuals. Then why do we discriminate? Like in dancing, my skin tone is fair. They used to apply dark makeup on me so that all the students look similar. Now they could have applied. Why did they apply dark makeup on me? In order to make me look dark. I am happy the way I am. They should be happy the way they are. Why is this kind of discrimination prevailing? That's what my question is. So discrimination prevails at each and every level, right? Now glow and lovely. Glow and lovely is also the same thing, that you're glowing, that you are opting in order to glow. What was wrong with fair and lovely? What was wrong with it? Is it right now also claiming that it will make you glow? No, you don't have now. You don't have any problem. But with fair people, I have faced a lot of problems and issues. That you're too fair, you're fair, your hands are like that, your fingers are like that, and trust me, or that thing. Even if people are appreciating, their motives are not. Some people who do appreciate, you do come to know that their motives are not good. They will they will say, oh, your hair is too good, touching your hair, or being being so good will not help you in any way. So you just don't be good. Just be a good human being. Don't be good with nasty people. Don't be good with people who don't like you, who dislike you. Don't be good with people who hate you. Don't be good with people who manipulate, right? So yeah, and indulge yourself in creative activities that I'm gonna talk about in the next session, right? Alright, so this is Sukriti Joshi Ma'am signing off. Bye bye. This is Sukriti Joshi Ma'am signing off from English Curricule, the Odyssey of Education or the Edifice of Education. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna.